Hey guys, good morning. Well, it's morning now for me. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're well. I hope this video found you well. And if it didn't, hopefully my energy that I'm sending to you, really positive, good, loving energy, will help cheer you up. So I've got a topic and I haven't really fleshed it out. I normally don't flesh these things out. If you watch my channel, you know I kind of just improvise and say what's on the top of my head. But this particular topic of screen and internet fatigue is more so, I want to survey my audience and see if you guys are on the same page with me. It feels like, as of late, I don't know if it's since 2020, maybe a little before, but it feels like it's gotten progressively worse. It feels like all I do now, and maybe all you do now, is just stare at a screen in some form or fashion. And hi, Capo. She's my cat Capo's here. I'm gonna give her a little shout out. There she is. She just had her 13th birthday. So happy belated birthday, Miss Thang. Right now, and I realize the irony of this. I realize I'm talking to a screen. You're going to be watching it on screen, on the internet, all the things that I'm frustrated with. But this is really the only way I can reach people in mass is through the internet. So it's a double-edged sword, right? It's a tool, which any tool can be used for good or bad. It just feels like we're humanity's starting to use it more for negative things instead of wielding it for really good things, which we still are. I don't want to discount all the humanitarian efforts and things and positive messages people are putting out and helpful information. Certainly there's beauty to that, and I don't discount that, but I feel just tired of always looking at screens. At my job, the kids I teach, I'm a teacher, they have Chromebooks and they're staring at screens all day, and that just breaks my heart because we're social creatures. We need to be talking and active and moving around and playing, and yet we've got them sitting silent, screen in front of them for 7.5 hours. Of course, there's lunch, right, and PE, but I mean, it's really minimal compared to the fact that they're staring at a screen for long periods of time, 5 days a week. And same for adults. Most people work from home, looking at their computer. For entertainment, usually we're either on our phones or scrolling through YouTube, social media, watching movies, television shows. We're staring at screens. So I really, I'm saying this to share how I feel. I feel frustrated. I'm just tired. I don't know. I wish there was a way, maybe there's somewhere in the world where people aren't as tapped into their technology, and maybe they have more community built up and they do things together. That sounds lovely. And if you know of said place, let me know, because gosh, I will move there if I can. But it just feels like where I live and what I do, this is just kind of the thing. And seeing people walking around with their phones and looking down, and I know I'm guilty of this. I have to look at my phone from time to time. I try not to, and I'm trying to do it far less often. Still hard. It just makes us look like zombies when everybody's walking around looking at the phones, especially when I see the kids that I teach. Not that they can have their phones at school, but if you see them before the bell, before school or after, when they're walking home from their buses, first thing they do is they'll take out their phones and they just look down at it. And I'm thinking, is that the plan all along, is to have us all looking down? It's just metaphorically speaking. I mean, it's perfect if whoever's in charge of all of us. And by that, I don't mean God. I'm talking about like government or the people that make laws and decisions and things, or whoever's trying to control us in mass. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe they just want us all looking down and zombified and weak, because our power is together as humans connecting. That's when there's strength in numbers. And we can put 10,000 to flight when there's more than one of us. The Bible says that, you know. Angels, we can put more to flight if there's more of us believing and putting energy towards something. Goodness. So those are my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. Do you feel like, and this is, I'm a YouTube content creator. I get the irony of this. I don't want to be here if I had a way of in a town square and having you all come together and we could talk about stuff, that's what I would do, but that's not the world we live in. So, and I know you're watching YouTube, you probably watch it a lot just like I do if you found me, because I'm a small content creator. So what are your thoughts? Do you feel like, goodness, we're all on our screens too much? We're all on our phones? Is there a solution? I don't know. I would just love to hear what you have to say. Or maybe this is just the way it's going to be and we all just need to sort of accept it. But I'm always trying to think as an idealist, how can we make things better for ourselves, for each other, for the world, for humanity in general, to where we get the most out of this reality, right? We're always trying to end suffering. I mean, I don't know if that's ever going to be possible, but to minimize it, to minimize it for sure. So thank you for listening. I need to finish getting ready for work. As you can tell with the lighting, it is morning and I need to go, but so it's not a very long one, but I said all I need to say, I think. But now I want to hear your thoughts, because I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You could be doing anything else. You could be watching anything else, and you're watching me. So thank you. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day. Sending you good energy. I know if you're watching it today, it's Thursday. I don't know when you'll be watching it. Thursdays are weird. It's like you got to get, if you're working a 9-to-5 type job, you got to get through this Friday Eve before you get to Friday, before you get to your weekend, which means freedom. But hang in there. We're so close. And if you're watching it a different day, just have a beautiful day. All right, guys. Love you.